Welcome to our time clock conversion series. In the previous video, we enhanced the FRM punch by adding the EmpID property to manage employee-specific data dynamically. Today, we'll shift our focus to implementing methods in our MySQL services unit for handling employee clock in and clock out actions. These methods will replace the Apollo-based approach we currently have. So let's get started. All right. I'm going to take a look at the documentation to see the numbers of the time clock DBF and the correspondent names on MySQL. All right. Okay. Right now, our main goal is replace this block of code, this insert, and do it the same thing in MySQL. So yeah, before I continue, I forgot to fix this issue. So the name was not showing because I forgot to comment this line. All right, I'm going to run a test again, and just to make sure we will get the correct name. F9, and there it is. For this password, the employee is Kevin P. Roy. All right. So next step will be to create procedures to execute the insert for clock in and clock out. Procedure clock in. For this one, we are going to need an amp ID, time, a time, and source, a source as string, and we have to provide um, the near field. Ctrl Shift C with all right. Try accept, and the first step is to close the query and attribute the new command, which will be insert into time clock amp ID date time in out source and near. All right. Amp ID, date, time, in, out, source, and near. Values, amp ID, cure date, time, and considering that is in because the button is in, the in out is I, and the in out for out is O. I and a parameter for source and a parameter for near. Param by name amp ID as string and amp ID. A time, a source, and to convert boolean to integer we can use the function ord. All right, and then we can run the exec SQL command on e exception do raise exception.create error during clock in operation. E dot message. All right, and I'm going to do the same. I'm going to kinda duplicate. We have to create a procedure to run the clock out. Ctrl Shift C. As we did here, we are going to do almost the same, but instead of input, it will be output. Alright, so our MySQL procedures are Ready? Let's run a small test here. And I'm going to comment this one and replace by our fmy service dot clock in, and the first parameter is the amp ID. I'm going to use a string just to avoid the issue, and we are going to pass our local f amp ID. The second parameter is a time. Uh, for that one, we can use our edit one dot text. That is how we are doing in Apollo. Then the next parameter is a source, D, and the near value, um, true. I'm going to insert a breakpoint here, and let's run a test. 3131. I'm going to remove these breakpoints, and supposing we want to do this in, I'm going to, I think I have inserted a breakpoint. Alright, I'm going to press F7. Table clock. The insert command is getting our amp ID. The time, the source is D, and alright. Okay. In the next video, I'm going to fix this issue. I'll see you in the next video.